My husband dubbed our son's attempt to stunt, destroyed his therapy logs, and reported me to child services. Can you imagine the terror of watching your own child slip away, feeling his heartbeat outside your body, exposed to a world that just doesn't understand? Now, picture this. The person who should be your rock, your partner in protecting that precious heart, becomes the biggest threat. What would you do if your husband, the father of your children, actively endangered your son's life? For 22 years, my husband and I built a life together. We had two boys, Zach and Michael. Zach, my oldest, he's a force of nature, captain of the baseball team, popular, just a solid, good kid. But Michael was different. From the moment he was born, I knew he was special, sensitive. He'd get frustrated so easily, cried a lot, even wet the bed until he was almost 13. Now, at 16, he battles crushing anxiety and dark, heavy bouts of depression. When he was little, Michael wasn't a tantrum thrower. He'd just lie down wherever he was and stare, completely lost in his own world. But around 12, these episodes started. He just couldn't get out of bed. I'd find him there, wrapped in blankets, eyes fixed on the wall. I'd ask him what was wrong, how I could help, and all he could whisper was, "I'm sad, Mom." I don't know why. That same year, I got him into therapy. He's been seeing the same amazing therapist ever since. My husband, David, though, he was absent. He doesn't believe in depression. He called it a phase. He just ignored Michael's struggles, brushed me off every time I tried to talk about it. It was like he simply refused to acknowledge that part of our son. And it broke my heart. I did everything I could for my baby, but David? He chose denial. He even scolded Michael for staying in bed. My blood would boil. I'd tell him, leave him alone. You're not helping. He barely had a relationship with Zach either, especially after Zach started seeing how David treated Michael. David's carelessness, his outright cruelty towards Michael, infuriated me. But Zach? My oldest son was a guardian angel. He's always been fiercely protective. When Michael had a bad week, Zach would sleep on his floor every single night, just to be near him. He'd put on movies, YouTube videos, anything to try and coax Michael out of his shell. It was hard for Zach to watch his brother suffer, and we had so many late-night talks about how he could best support Michael. Years passed. The pattern was relentless. A good couple of weeks, then one morning, Michael wouldn't come down for breakfast. And I just knew. He was back in that dark hole. It ripped me apart. As his mother, I would have done anything, to take away his pain. We tried everything, different antidepressants, new therapists, specialists. Nothing seemed to stick. But when Michael was on, he was brilliant. A straight-A student, a walking encyclopedia. He devoured nonfiction, loved history. I knew he had a future. Full story video added in below.